Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Python interview questions. That is, can you provide an example of how to use a file in Python? In order to work with files in Python programming, we have to use these inbuilt functions, that is open, read, write, and close inbuilt functions. Okay. And that too, in the open inbuilt function, we can use these modes. Okay, when you're using the open inbuilt function to work with or to use the files in Python programming, there are different modes, okay, that we can use for working with files. That is R for read, W for write, A for append, and X for creating a file if it doesn't exist. Okay, these are the different modes, guys, that I'm going to demonstrate in this session along with these inbuilt functions which can be used for using the files in Python. I'm also going to demonstrate the different modes that we can use with this open inbuilt function for working with files. Okay, so let's start with this open inbuilt function. So open, as its name speaks, we have to open a file, right? In order to work with a file, we have to first open a file. Okay, so I'll use this inbuilt function, say open, and I'll go to one location, let's say here under the downloads folder, I'll freshly create a new folder, guys. Okay, I'll just create a folder, guys. I'll just name this folder as XYZ folder. Okay, there's a folder known as XYZ folder I created. So inside this folder, I want to create a file. Okay, inside this particular folder, I want to create a file. So what I can do here is in the open, give double quotes and give the path, the location path. Okay, and paste it here. Replace the single backward slash with a double backward slash. Okay, otherwise it's not going to work. So under the XYZ folder, I want to create a file with the name abc.txt file. Okay, a text file. At this moment, there is no text file available in the XYZ folder, but I want to create that. Okay, so here, which mode I have to mention? Let me mention W mode. Okay, W means write. Okay, W for write. So if a file is not available, it will create. If the file is there, it's going to replace. Okay, and W mode will create a new file if the file doesn't exist at this location. Okay, you see, I mentioned till this location is there, and I mentioned the abc.txt file. abc.txt file is not there, but since I have mentioned W mode, it's going to create a new file, and this file is open for writing now. Okay, apart from creating the file, this W mode is going to create a allow us to write the text into the file. Okay, at this moment, abc.txt file is not available at this location. So what I'm going to do is I'll store this thing into file is. Okay, I'll say file one or whatever it is you feel convenient. File one, just give the name of the file as file one here. File one dot, I'll say write. Here I'll write my name is Arun Motori. Okay. I have to say slash n, guys, to go to the new line, or for now, let's not write the slash n. I'll show you what will happen. Later, I'll go to the slash n thing. Okay. So I love Python programming file one dot write. Okay. Python is an easy language. Okay. Like this, three statements I've written, guys. After that, after the task is done, I'll simply close the file, guys. Okay. I just, whatever the file that got opened, right, I'm just closing it after writing the text into the file. Now, if I run this code, before running the code, you see there is no abc.txt file, and the text should be written. Okay, because of this particular thing is in write mode, this particular text need to be written into the file, guys. Okay, run this. You see, abc.txt file got created. When I have run the program, the abc.txt file got created. Open this file, you see the text that have, you see this, I thought this will be coming in 3 lines. So write statements will be writing into separate lines, I thought, but here it is coming, all these 3 statements are coming in a single line. So if I want all the 3 statements to come in separate lines, I have to say slash n here, okay? Now, I'm still in the W mode. The file is already there here. The file is also there. So in this case, how the W mode will behave? W mode, if the file is already there, it's going to create a new file and replace the old file with a new file. Okay, the old file will be deleted, and in place of this, another new abc.txt file will be created, which is replacing the original abc.txt, old abc.txt file, and the file will be new file that has replaced the old file. Okay, the new file which is replacing the old file, okay, will be empty, and here we are writing the write statements again, where we are giving slash n means after writing this particular text, the control will go to the new line in the file. Okay, like that. Okay, the old file will go off, guys. Okay, before running, you see this is the old file, guys, where all the text is in a single line. Okay, All the three statements are in a single line. Now, when I run this code, here abc.txt file will be created again, and that new version will be replacing the older one here. And the new version, we are writing something different where a new line we are going. Okay, run this. So it has done. Now just open here. You see a new file has been created. You see now it came in new lines. Okay, because of slash n. This is how W mode will work, guys. Okay. Let's say now this particular file has all the text, guys. Okay. I want to read this particular text from this file. So in that case, I have to change this to R mode, guys. Okay. R mode. R mode is not going to create the file. Rather, it's going to read the file, read the text from the file. Okay. The file is already there. And and now the file will be opened. The existing file will be opened in read mode. And here, instead of writing write and all, I'll write file1 dot read. I will say read inbuilt function. So this is going to return you the string text. Okay. The complete string text will be returned, guys. Okay. I can directly say print off. Okay. I can store into the variable also. Okay. Text in file or text in file like that I can store. Okay. File is equal to like I can say, and then I can say print off text in file. This is one way, or you can directly say print off file1 dot read also we can say. Text in file. Okay. I'm printing like this. Okay. Run this. All the text that is there in this file in the 3 lines will be printed here in the output console. Okay. You see, my name is Arun Motori. From the file, this particular text has been read. Okay. Because we have opened the file in which mode? R mode. Okay. For reading the text from the files, we have to open the file in R mode, guys. Okay. That's the purpose of the R mode. Okay. So here there are a lot of inbuilt functions like read, read line, read lines like that. I'm not going to demonstrate that, because I just need to answer this question. Okay, how to use a file. Okay, at a high level I'm covering, but a file handling mechanism in Python is a very big topic, but I am covering just to answer this question, guys. Okay, now I'm not going to cover the entire file handling mechanism in this session. Fine. The next one is append mode. A for append, guys. So if the file is already there, okay, so in the existing file, the new text will be appended, guys. Okay. Already the file is there here. When the file is already there and 3 lines of text is already there, I'm going to, instead of replacing the old file with a new file in case of write mode, in the append mode, okay, without deleting the old file, the same file, we are going to append extra text in addition to the existing text. Okay. So I have to say file1 dot write. Okay. One more line. Okay. Slash n. This is the last line that is going to get appended to the existing lines in file. Okay, like this I am writing one text. So this will be a new line which will be added to this file. You see, before running only 3 lines are there. At the 4th line, now you will see this new line will be appended. Okay, the existing 3 lines will be there, and in addition this 4th line will come because it's in appending mode. We are opening the file in appending mode, means this text will get appended to the existing text without replacing the text. Run this code. It's done. Now open this abc.txt file. You will get the 4th line. This is the last line that is going to get appended to the existing lines in the file. Okay. The existing 3 lines, older 3 lines are still there. Okay. Now the next one, guys, I'll delete this, guys. Okay. I'll delete this. Okay. Now there is no abc.txt file. And now I'll say X. Okay. The mode is X mode. If the file is not available, that generally the X mode is used to create the file. Okay. When it is not available. Okay. This abc.txt file is not under the XYZ folder, so it will be created now. Simply run it, guys, it will be created. You see, it got created. But if the file is already there, then X mode is going to give you an error, guys. Okay. Since the file is already existing and you are asking to create a file, even though it is there, it's going to give an error saying that the file already exists. Okay. It's not possible to create a file. You see, the file already exists at this location. I cannot create abc.txt file again. So this X mode is generally used when the file is not available, guys. In that case, we can use it to freshly create a file when the file is not there. Then X mode need to be used. If the file is already there, then it will give an error. So hope, guys, you understood all the different modes that we can use with open. And along with this open, we are using this open inbuilt function with different mode like R, W, A, and X. And while explaining this modes, I automatically covered this read, write, and close inbuilt functions also. Okay. So hope, guys, you understood and will be able to answer this question if you come across this question in the interviews. Hope you will be able to answer in the interviews. That is Can you provide an example of how to use a file in Python? This much of explanation is more than enough for answering in the interviews, guys. So that's all for this session. In the next session, I'm going to answer another Python interview question for you. Till then, see you. Bye bye.